The House. Thank you very much, sir.
The Honourable Damien O'Connor.
Thank you, Mr Chairman. The short time before the break, I'll just make a speech supporting the bill, as my good colleague says, but just pointing out a couple of things. And I went down to look at a couple of other supplementary order papers that have been tabled by the Minister. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 of them. And it's the very nature of fisheries legislation, I have to say. And try as we might in this House to make good legislation, time and time again in fisheries and in aquaculture we've made mistakes. I think everyone in this House wants aquaculture to develop, to move forward, and I commend the Minister for his attempts, but having to table in the House at the last minute another 3 SOPs and amendments would indicate that there are probably within the bill other mistakes which will be exposed by the industry, no doubt in the court of law as we move forward. Look, we want to see aquaculture grow. In fact, all the indications internationally is that is where we will get a large amount of protein, fish protein for the world to feed the growing world population. It will be through good aquaculture. We have some of the best science in the world. We have some of the best water. But we've been hampered not by politicians necessarily, not by bureaucrats, but actually by the industry. We have a quota management system that has allocated rights to individuals and to companies to fish amounts of a set quota laid down by the Minister in the wild fishery. And when aquaculture proposals come and impact on that land, or that area, sorry, it's not land, it's sea-based for the most part, but we've ended up with some debates that have been lengthy, protracted, and I have to say some very sad. There have been some very sad outcomes for individuals through those long legal battles that we've seen, and in fact they haven't finished. We have one key SOP. It is number 265. It is the Minister's attempt to try and resolve the battlefield that has hampered aquaculture development. That is the rights of existing quota holders versus the intentions and wishes of those people who want to further develop aquaculture. Set aside the speculators. No way in the world do I want to support people who just want space to sell on. They can take a walk. But for those people who genuinely want to put ropes in the water, who want to develop new innovative ways of growing aquaculture, then we want to help them. And this SOP here lays down a process where the quota owners, the holders of quota, will have their rights upheld, but must accept some compromise to allow aquaculture to move forward. Because without this compromise, without the arbitration laid down in the SOP, we could still be battling in the courts for another 10 years.
Sorry to interrupt the Honourable Member. The time has come for me to leave the chair. The committee is suspended. I shall resume the chair at 7 o'clock.